Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of the Let's Play Legends of Pegasus, brought to you in part by Drake. That's me. So yesterday we had a couple bug encounters and a little bit of frustration with some of the, some of the missions not exactly working properly. But, it is what it is. I gotta remember to do my save files a little bit differently.
So, you have successfully established the colony. Since Admiral Drex will be required for administrative duties in the new government, he's delegating leadership of the planet to you. Take care of further expansion, and keep looking after our safety.
Alright, so basically yesterday we left off with colonizing a new planet. And I had a few of you comment on what we should name that planet, and I definitely appreciate.
How can we assist?
Appreciate your input there. I think it will be a lot of fun for us to expand our empire together.
Order acknowledged. Moving out.
And as we do that, we'll continue that naming process. Now, unfortunately, I think I'm playing this. Episode 5 a little bit earlier than YouTube will allow any particular thumbs up on any of your comments, which was my initial intent. But so I'm just gonna choose one of the names I saw in the comments that was that seemed like the most fitting for our naming scheme here, and we're gonna go ahead and call this one Arcturus. Alright, so thank you very much for that comment, and there you go. The planet is now named Arcturus. So cool. We now have a new planet, and it says continue colony development by building a factory. We already have one in the queue, and we have some special ship technology sitting there waiting in our research queue as well. So we will go ahead and start some turn skipping.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Really? I thought it said no. Okay, 6 turns. Okay. I was like, wait. Must be construction back on the home world, right? Oh, our name didn't save. Why didn't the name save here? Well, we need to fix that. That's another bug, I guess. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. We'll add another. Whoa. Why is our money low? Oh, our tax hasn't saved either. Okay. What? Okay, well, whatever. Okay. I promise I won't make this into a into a Let's Bash Legends of Pegasus episode. I just feel that once they're able to patch all of these bugs out of the game, it'll be a much more enjoyable experience. So there we go. We got Higara and Arcturus in our solar system. I don't think we'll be able to colonize this gas giant, but since we're kind of out of other celestial bodies to really name here, why don't you go ahead and post in the comment section below what we should name our gas giant over here, and we'll go ahead and name that as well, and you can be a part of that. So I really didn't expect my Let's Play Legends of Pegasus to take off as it did. There are a lot of views, there are a lot of people saying, hey Drake, you should be doing these tasks up here. That's a part of your tutorial and stuff. And I'm like, well, yes, but one of the things that I was complaining about the tutorial is, like, for example, with your ships, it never tells you what this green, red, or blue bar is. Now, being a an avid RTS fan, I realized that the blue would be my shields, the red would be my armor, and then the green is my hull. But it never tells you that during your tutorial, and let alone before you actually start fighting, right? So, like, for example, you can see that the Tidius has no shields on it, which is fine. But there's another thing that the tutorial doesn't show you is what is this holding down Alt radial menu. Also in the keypads, right, like the options where you see your controls, it also doesn't tell you what the Alt key does. Like, you can't reset that or anything like that. Another thing I noticed was that the manual for the game actually tells you that you can do a formation if you go into your fleet manager, right? So you're supposed to be able to do, like, create fleet, and we'll call this, like, Hagarin defense fleet, sure. And then you create a new group, and it says, let's just call this number 1. Well, that's a, what symbol is that? That's not a number key. Some more keyboard errors. We'll just name it 3. So let's take the Artemis, the Dymedus. So now, according to the manual, you're supposed to be able to create, like, a formation from here, right? So it says select the fleet, select the group, and then the ships should have, like, a formation ability, but I don't see that here in the fleet manager. If you go to the actual fleet, left clicking to select the fleet actually doesn't select the fleet. You have to right click on the fleet to be able to select it. And that's another thing that it doesn't tell you. But to tell you guys what the Alt button does is if you hold Alt and you press Shift, you can actually move up and down on your Z plane.
Roger.
And choose to move your ships
inbound for new position,
higher or lower, which is pretty useful if you want to, say, have ships above the Kairos. Okay. If you want to
order acknowledged.
have
Proceeding
ships
to
above
position.
the Kairos. It wasn't letting me put them directly above that, which is odd. Maybe I didn't have them high enough or something. But we'll go ahead and end turn. Now those guys are higher in altitude.
Confirm.
inbound for new position.
If you just right click on the map, it actually moves them. Oh, cool. They're still facing downward. But it just moves them on the, like, the equator line of your planet here, right? So looks like our technology is going to be finished this round, so we'll go ahead and
research complete. Construction finished.
Build a laboratory to enable research. We are already researching, so I think the game might be a little bit behind the 8 ball on that one. Let's see here. What do we want to research? Now, I would have you guys make suggestions on, like, what we should research and stuff, but I just think that the input on that would be too slow, and we would probably just be sitting here, you know, not really advancing in our technology. So let's go ahead and continue.
Construction finished.
Let's check on our Arcturus colony. I really hope that I don't have to rename it every time, because that would be kind of annoying. But just another thing that they would need to fix in the patches. But, you know, I have faith that they'll fix this game. They're pretty active on their forums right now. They're responding to people's messages and you know, just generally
Construction finished.
being concerned. We have some enemy ships. Let's go take those out.
I'm listening. Inbound for new position.
Okay. I don't want though.
Yes, sir.
Our colonizer frigate.
This is Omega 1-0 to
Actually-
command. Aye, sir.
I got an idea. Let's move the colonizer back over to Arcturus.
Omega 1-0 calling for
Get it
command.
out of the way.
Order acknowledged. Proceeding to position.
And it looks like we're dealing with 3 frigates that came out of nowhere. I mean, they literally appeared before our search radius, like, was able to see them, so maybe they have some sort of stealth technology I don't know about.
What can we do for you, sir?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Order received and understood.
If our shields keep getting that amount of damage, they will fail.
We are getting some enemy fire here. Shields are getting low.
Confirmed. Omega 5 calling for command. We have destroyed our target.
Our hull took too much damage. Structural integrity is failing.
Omega 3 calling for command. Target is down. I repeat, target is down.
Kill confirmed, sir.
Begin new technologies enable further weapons, ships, and buildings. To do this, select the research symbol in the lower left corner. The more laboratories, the faster you will research. Yay! Upgrade your colonies by 4 buildings. Okay. I think Higara needs like some more population. What's the current population here? We're growing by 3.8%, and we have 2.36 billion people on the planet already. If this goes by years, then we were reproducing like rabbits here. Let's go ahead and add some more habitats and increase that. 3 habitats. That should do it. I wonder, because it doesn't really describe like the culture aspect of it, but I wonder if like the higher our culture is, the faster our population growth is. Maybe. Let's see here. Go to Arcturus. Okay, so that's still building that. We'll add another habitat there. There we go. And go back to Higara. Another thing that I would like to see is
Awaiting your order.
hotkeys for these different abilities, like especially for warp, right? And if somebody knows
Command.
like a hotkey
Order
that's,
received and understood. Changing
that's not
position.
actually on the list,
This is Omega
you know,
7.
let me know.
Order received and understood.
And we'll go from there. Looks like more of our pixelated city is growing down there. And that, you know, I made some complaints about that earlier. But I would like to see that done a little bit differently. I've seen some screenshots of what it looks like when it's completed, and it's pretty cool looking. But I would like to see that done a little bit differently if possible. So,
Research complete.
let's go ahead and repair our ships from their battle. You know what? We need to design some new ships, because we need to replace some of our other ships, or potentially. Like, I don't know. Do we need that? How much is that? It doesn't tell you how much that costs. Okay. Well, let's design a frigate, huh? We got particle cannons, small sensors, colonizing module, small engine, small reactor. Okay. Go ahead and add another reactor and some more guns. Always need more guns, right? Always need more guns. Didn't we have a sensor? Or was that in our other... No, here it is. We can fit one more little blue module there. Save as... We'll just call this frigate Mark 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and build a couple frigate Mark 1s. It's shipyard. Whoa, 24 turns to build one of those. Oh, it tells you how much it costs here. 500. 700. Armor is light. Those are kind of expensive. 24 turns to make one. That's expensive too. Initial research. Oh, did it clear out our research? I think it did. Dang it. So I found out you can click the tree and it will show you what comes next. Does it tell you what that does though? Double barrel LR particle accelerator, LR particle accelerator. Oh, you know what? Let's do some rocket technology. So this unlocks 1% rocket range, rocket blah blah blah, and rocket system. Alright, so let's do some rockets. And we might want to do some defense after this. Oh, light armor, small shield emitter. That sounds great. I like the sound of that. What's that? Improves target accuracy. I like that. Light scientific module. Interesting. Alright. By the way, that's an amazing game. Mass Effect 2. I haven't beat it yet, but I know. I'm behind the curve on that one. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see here. Upgrade your colonies with 4 buildings. I think we're still building stuff, so we're still good to go.
Research has been completed. Construction complete.
Cancel that out. Let's see here. Alright, we want the rocket systems.
Construction finished.
Honestly, I think the game's graphics are really nice. Like I said in an earlier episode, one of the things I would like to see improved is the graphics on the planets.
Research has been completed.
I think that that would be really nice, because it doesn't really look like they advertised in the it doesn't really look like they advertised on the different videos that they had like up on YouTube and their website, and maybe that's just me, or maybe some other people see that as well. Oh, we got those guys returned. I also want to...
Sir?
Like, why can't my ship repair its armor there?
How can we assist?
I would like to know that. I would also like to see that when you draw a box around your units, like this, it prioritizes your combat units over your stationary structures like that.
Order acknowledged. Proceeding to position.
And maybe one of you guys know like
I'm listening.
a way to
This is
repair
Omega
your armor
9.
that I'm
Calling
not
command.
really seeing,
Course
or that
laid
it
in.
wasn't really told, and you can help us out with that. Let's see.
Channel open,
I'm gonna try.
waiting for
I'm gonna try
orders.
this.
Aye, sir, carrying out your new orders.
Yes, sir. Confirm.
Order received and understood.
Roger.
Confirm. If our shields keep getting that amount of damage, they will fail in a few moments.
We are getting pounded by enemy fire. Shield systems are getting weak.
Shield integrity is falling. This is Omega 1, calling for command. Tango 3 is down, sir. Omega 1, calling for command. Tango 1
Yeah, that worked
has
out
been
pretty nicely.
destroyed.
We are under pressure by enemy weapons. Attack run complete. Target destroyed.
Awaiting